Hey, what's up guys? Ken here from the Retro Toyscapades channel in Malaysia. Today, I'm down to the final figure in my review list from MOTU Origins Wave 3. And it's one of the absolute standouts from the series. One of the most value for money figures, actually, because he's packed with gimmicks and all kinds of things that he can do. I'm talking about Roboto, Eternia's heroic mechanical warrior. Basically, he's a robot. But they just tacked on an O to the end to make it sound more unique and stylish. He ain't just any ordinary robot, he's Roboto. Now checking out the packaging, and one of the first things you might notice is that Roboto here comes with more panel artwork explaining the things that he's capable of. You see how he has 3 panel boxes of instructions. Now most MOTU card backs only have 2 panel instructions, like say Zodak here, because they only get one basic weapon and then you can twist their bodies into powerful battle positions, and that's it. But you see how Roboto here is capable of so much more. Automatic moving mount, moving gears, multiple weapon attachments, oh yeah. But we'll get into all of that in a bit once we get down to reviewing the figure. Now the artwork on the packaging is another expectedly fantastic action shot. I like how Roboto is like in a jungle setting and not an industrial type environment as you would expect from a mechanical character. No man, he's out in the wild. And you see how he effortlessly disarms Triclops' sword, blasting it out of his hands with precision, just like the Terminator. And this is in a way able to show us how efficient and capable Roboto is. What with Triclops being such an experienced tracker and hunter with panoramic vision abilities no less. I mean, the guy has 3 eyes, but even he could not anticipate the blast attack from Roboto. And in the background, we also see a cameo from another unreleased figure and a member of the Snake Man, Cobra Khan. Even this guy looks shocked at Roboto's quick reflexes. Look at the expression on his face here. Shocked. And possibly waiting to just slither away in defeat. Yep, Roboto is a force to be reckoned with. So let's get down to checking out his action figure, shall we? Okay, Roboto the figure is a breath of fresh air from usual Masters figures because he doesn't have the same old barbarian body, arms and legs as the others. Now this guy has a fully mechanized chest with lots of exposed gears. But why not have it covered though? I guess we need to see and know that he's all robot and not a human robot hybrid like say Robocop. Well, except for that very human looking hand, I gotta read up his original mini comic. Was he a human at some point? Well, there's great detailing on the arms as well, and lots of exposed circuitry and panels, and he has he seems to have red pants. Okay, are these pants? You ever see a robot with pants before? Well, now you have. Overall, just a great classic design. And yes, I know I did not have his right arm attached with anything yet, but it's just to show you how everything fits in later. But first, let's scope out his gimmicks. Now it's time to check out Roboto in action. Okay, now every Roboto toy since the dawn of time has had this feature. Okay, you move the waist about and you see the gears in his body turn around, which also activates the action feature and the movement in the mouth so it looks like he's talking. Does this amuse you, human? Yeah, you see how a person could have hours of fun, okay? Just hours of fun turning this guy around and around and watching everything just move around and around. But yeah, it's a great effect. And sadly, while the head is posable, it's not removable. Yeah, and this is due to the way that everything's attached in order to make the action figure work its gimmick. Okay, so you can, I tried to get the head off. It's just not possible. Okay, so you can't say have Beastman's head on a robot body, all right? But you can have a Roboto with Beastman's arms if you wanted, okay, because the arms are removable. Yeah, the arms and legs are removable, so that's pretty wild. Okay, time for weapons check. Now we've got this double barrel laser gun thing, which is my personal favorite. Check it out. Looks cool. We also have a double bladed slicing type of tool. Looks nasty. You don't want to mess with Roboto. Finally, we have a mechanical claw or a hand, in case the human hand confused you. Okay, first up, let's get that hand in there. There you go. See how smoothly that fits. Let's shake on it. Hey, you guys need a light bulb changed? Roboto's your guy. Okay, now it's time for the double-bladed weapon. Yeah. This thing's just great for slicing up the bad guys. Or maybe even if Roboto needs to perform surgery on himself. And finally, the best looking accessory, the twin laser gun and his instrument of destruction. You now have 15 seconds to comply. Time's up. Okay, I've brought up my vintage Robocop figure. Sorry, did I say Robocop? I meant my vintage Roboto figure for comparison. And you know what? The legs on this are really, really loose, okay? Jeez, man, look at that. Look at those dangling legs. Yeah, now I can't remember if this was the original color of the figure or if there's been some discoloration over the years. But whatever the case is, the vintage Roboto sure has some unique colors that are all his own. And on the back, you see how he has a green and orange colored gear, something that the new Origins one doesn't have. So there are differences. And if you're collecting both the vintage and the new Origins versions, like I am, it's always great to have these variations. Now, okay, here's something. I was curious if the new weapons could be interchangeable on the old Roboto's body, something of an official repro replacement. But you know what? Nope, they don't go in at all. So it's interesting that they've decided to keep both molds separate and unique. Okay, here's another blast from the past. Now this is Roboto from the 2002 MOTU series. This Roboto was heavily influenced by the gritty detailing of toys from that time, especially stuff from McFarlane Toys. And wow, you know what? Check out those boots. Check out those massive boots. Well, just like the early stuff from McFarlane Toys, the stuff from this range of MOTU toys would be prone to easily breaking away and breaking apart. I actually remember that there was a peg here on the back that could fit the accessories, but looks like that got broken off. Now, this Roboto has something cool. He's got removable chest armor, which once you take off, will reveal the hidden moving gears. Now, this is something very important actually, to have the armor in place, because unless that chest panel was made out of impenetrably thick armor, like the kind of thickness in the glass aquarium at the zoo where they keep the polar bears, just one well-placed shot at his moving gears will stop Roboto for good. Yeah, so it's great that they thought of putting the armor there. I think this is the only version of Roboto where you find that. Now, I was disappointed that with Roboto here, there's really no slot on him to park or attach his remaining accessories. It's like if his gun was attached to his arm, then where do the rest of his weapons go? I guess I always prefer having my figures be able to lug everything at one go and not have stuff lying about on the floor. Like the figure should be able to accommodate everything. Years ago, I remember being so thrilled at being able to own the G1 Starscream figure from Transformers. Then I realized that when you have it transformed into jet mode, okay, there was no place for his robot fists to go anywhere. You sort of had to remove them and have them placed someplace else, okay? Now, honestly, that just sucks, okay? The figure should be able to be all inclusive. Now, what do you guys think? Okay, but you know what? With Roboto here, you can sort of have the claw in place and then have Dad holding the laser pistol, you know? Let's see how that fits. Yeah. So you can sort of just have him doing that, okay? Holding the laser pistol with his claw hand, maybe for better targeting accuracy. And then I guess, you could just park the blade somewhere, somewhere like here, I guess. Yeah. Let's see if you can just slot the thing in there. How about that? Yeah. What do you guys think about that? Huh? Okay, guys, so that's the video. Now drop me a comment and let me know what you thought of Roboto here. Let me know what you thought of this video. And definitely, hey, do support me by subscribing to the channel and sharing the videos out. Help me take this channel to its first milestone of 1,000 subscribers, okay? I'm almost there, guys. I'm almost there. Thanks, guys. I'll catch all of you again real soon.